So let's try to get some data. So let me go to Glovis USGS. As I mentioned, no, this image is similar now, but they have changed the interface slightly. Okay, glovis.usgs.gov. So let's go to that um, website now. Okay, so first thing that you need to do is to register. Okay, register sa Eros registration system in order to get data. So launch. I'm already logged in, so let me just log out again so that you can see. So if we're going to, yes, I already logged out now. So now, once that you have arrived at this website, so you launch Glovis, and then you have to log in. This is the login page. Okay, so if you already um, have an account sa Eros registration system, then you just directly sign in. Otherwise, you have to create your new account. So you want to create a new account, so you have to do these things, etc., etc. Okay, but um I have already logged in. No, I have already an account, so allow me to log in. Okay, continue. So I'm already here. So this is the area or the website. No, so allow me to um maximize the view. Okay, so let's take a tour. Okay, sorry, previous. So this is okay. So this is the selection of data sets. So you click this one, and then you're going to choose what data do you want. Okay, so you can let's focus on Landsat 8 and then add selected data sets. The next, as you will notice here, there are 380 scenes that match your filter because you are already here at this area. Okay, the next, then you can jump to location on the map using methods by clicking on this icon, whether you're current based on your IP address, or you can go to your lat lot. So let's go to Manila area. So that's 14.5 degrees latitude and then 121 degrees longitude. Then jump to location. So this is the Manila area. Okay. So as you will notice here, once you've selected the data sets, it will collect the earliest. It will show you the earliest data. So the earliest data for this patch of image is June 5 from Landsat 8. Okay. And from this area, based on this target, it has available 608, okay, to match this filter. Okay. And then you can actually lock if you want the position at the center. So if you're going to lock, you can move around. But if you unlock, the target will be at the center, but the map will move. Okay, so that means if I move the target over here, it will get a different set of results. Okay, it's loading here. Okay, so let's go back. Replace here and lock. Okay. Now, next. So this is the data set meta filters. If we're going to add, so data set filter, you can just select 8 and then add. Then you can add another filter if you want, depending on your let's say depending on your application. Okay, close. Next. Then you can check in, can add more filters defined by the data set. So as you noticed earlier, no, yung kanina, you can see it here. So you can actually filter it by these values, no? So for example, what's important to me right now is acquisition dates. So let's say range let's have a range of before the pandemic. So let's say 2016 February 1 acquisition dates to February 29. And add filter. That means it will get more data. Then add filter more. Let's say cloud cover. So I would like to reduce my cloud cover to let's say 50. Add filter and close. Okay. Next, this is the current scene. And then this is the scene navigator. How to enable this? If we're going to click this, you can close. Click this, you can open. Then previous scene, next scene. Okay. And then you can add baskets. So previously, okay. So I mentioned earlier, uh, balik tayo dito. So this is the scene navigator. Okay, so this is the scene navigator. So you can actually look at the previews. This is the previews, and then you can go to the next. If you want to select this, sorry, nagkaroon ng additional sa basket. If you're going to select this, it will add to the basket. Okay? So this is a selected one. So if you're going to unselect the scene, the number of items in the basket is reduced to 1. Okay, 0. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so previous scene, we're going to select next. You can see that the image will be different. Okay, so yun, nakita nyo ba? Then once you selected a date, an image, then you can select scene or you can just directly download it, which I'm going to do later. Okay, we can click download. Then you can select which downloads you want. And you can request a download. Then the download should be finished in a few moments. Okay, so let's do that. So let me just do that again. Okay. So let's look for acquisition dates. So let's say, as I mentioned, February 1 to February 29. Then apply filter. then loading results. So from these filters, you have matched 3 scenes. Then if you want to look at the scenes, you can click this part, which is open timeline. So this is a timeline. This is per year. If you're going to click month, then day, ito na siya. If you want to increase the view, you can just click plus here. Okay, just waiting for it to download or to view. So this is your instant view. Okay. Okay. Now this is for February 5. So just click this one to view the data. So it will now change. We're going to click this. Babago siya. Going to click this. Babago siya. Okay, so let's say I choose February 13. Walang data pala 21. No? Okay, February 30. So you just download it like this. Click for download options. Then just click download files now, or you can add this to bulk. So yun yung sa item basket. So select this. Want to make sure that it's downloaded. Okay, tama ba? Are you sure you want to download? Okay. Yan. Pag na-download na siya, it will appear sa downloads like this. So medyo matagal siya, no? 1 gigabytes. Actually, I took the liberty of downloading this already. This is February 13, 2023. Ito na siya. Then a finished product. And I also downloaded another dates. That's July 1, 2020. So that's about 3.5 years apart. Okay? So dalawang to. Okay, so how do we now look at the data? So first, let's extract the data here. This is now the extracted data. Again, galing siya dito. So you can actually see the images already. Okay, this is for panchromatic. Thumbnail. Okay, what's important to us is this, yung bands na yan. So, paano natin malalaman yung band? So, if we're going to change the view here to detail, how do we know the band? So, ito siya. So, SR is spectral radiance. This is band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then this is band 10. This is thermal, etc. Okay, what's important to us right now is itong band 1 to 7, which corresponds to ayan, to the OLI. yung operational land imagery. So that's bands 1 to 9. What's important lang is hanggang 7. Okay? I know it doesn't make sense right now, so let's go straight to QGIS. So let's open QGIS. And let's try to load this. Questions po so far? Okay, by the way, this
So
is
far, sir.
recorded. This is recorded, so it's you can go over this later on after I've already uploaded the I don't know the video. And then the next time we meet, probably next week, we'll have a face-to-face meeting na. Then you can bring your computers and then we can do some consultation regarding the use of QGIS. Okay? Okay, so we are waiting for QGIS to load. Um, so what we're going to try to do right now is to do some composites like this one or this one. Okay, so how do we do that? So if we're going to look at QGIS, so this is the QGIS that we have. You can already download the semi-classification plugin. Okay, and then let's try to do that. Okay, so first is let's have a new project. So save that project first in our folder. I'm adding folder. Okay. Let's have a new folder here, which is demo. Let's have it dated today, 2025 0706 project. Okay. So let's open this semi-classification plugin. Okay. Can you see it right now? Okay. Okay. Before that pala, let's close the browser na. Close muna natin ito. Let's drag our data. Can just drag here. Band 1. Let's choose band 1 to 7. Okay. So na-load na siya. And then you can actually look at this. Ayan siya. Okay, so this is band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we're seeing right now is band 7. So if you want to look at if you want to see, let's say, band 1, one thing that you can do is to click and drag band 1 all the way to the top so that band 1 will see you can see band 1. Or you can just uncheck any bands that we don't like. Then we can actually see, let's say, band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4, band 5, band 6, band 7. Okay? Next is classification plugin. Ito tayo sa band sets. And then we're just going to click yung band order. So let's use band 1, band 8, Landsat 8 Oli, bands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then we add our bands. Okay, so this is band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And wavelet unit is in micrometer. Ito ngayon siya ngayon. Okay. Then click run. Okay. Okay. So if we're going to open again itong semi-classification plugin, so we already set the band set, diba? So this is very important because if we made a mistake in assigning the band numbers here to the correct band name, then our results will be wrong. Okay, so just make sure that these are set here. Okay, so now now that we're set here, we're going to select basic tools, and then we're just going to click RGB composite. And then there are several RGB composites already here. So we're done already. And we can actually add more. No? So just close this. Okay. Then here in this toolbar, so may makita tayong RGB. So just click this one. So this is show and hide image. And then just select the band. So let's start with 432. So just click 432. Or 732 pala. And then we're set now. Again, let's look at this one. So this is 732. So if you want to change this, so you just double click this one, you just double click this link, and then we're going to this layer properties will show. Okay, so we can adjust the number. So currently, the assigned bands is band 7 for red, then band 3 for green, and then band blue for 2. Okay? So if we're going to again, no, yung ating usual ating natural color, so this is Landsat 8. So ang ating red band, so this is RGB, so this should be 4. This is 3, and this is 2. Then we click apply. Then okay. So this is now the natural color image. So let's try to explore first. Okay. So this is Landsat, no? So this is the airport area, MOA area, and then this is where Mapua is. This is Intramuros area. Somewhere here is Mapua. This is Pasig River. And then this is the Laguna de Bay. And this is the Al Volcano. This is the Al Volcano Island. What else do you want to see? This is the Bataan Peninsula. This is the Corregidor Island. And then this is Cavite City. What else? So that's it, no? Okay. So you will notice here that this is what it will appear when you look at this area from the top using your eyes, no? But if you want to look at the um, let's say color infrared is 543. So should be 5. This is 4, and this is 3. Then we apply. This is now the um, image now. So you will notice here that when you change the color combination from 432, this is 432, you will notice that uh, you will notice that the bands, the image is now changed. So iba na yung naging emphasis, no? So if we want to add more, so you can just go to again to the semi-classification plugin. Then we'll just have to add so basic tools, RGB composite, just add, let's say 543. Ito na siya. Okay, and then let's see, ano pa ba yung iba dito? 652. Add 652. Oops, sorry. Double click. 652. This one. Okay. What else? 764. 764. This one is 764. And more, no? So that is 564. Yung 564 na ba dito? Just add 564. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so you will notice here, for example, now let's look at uh, this one. 564, as mentioned here, is land water. Okay, land water. Okay, can you see my screen? Full screen tayo, ah. Okay, so this is 5-4 water and land water 564. If we're going to look at the natural color, that's 3, and it's the natural color 432. You'll notice that yung water content here is not obvious. So this is swamp area tayo. This is swamp area. But when we chose yung land water, that's 564, you can see that the water, the area that is underwater has been emphasized. Okay. Also, for example, sabi, this one, yung area na to. So again, let's go back to 432. 42, hindi kita na may tubig dito. But when you go into 564, you can see that there's water. Okay. This one also. So these are actually, ano to yung mga 43. Yeah. Okay. Now, if we're going to look at 543, and emphasize din na may water dito kasi walang vegetation. There's no vegetation over here, and there's the vegetation over here. Okay. And then there's murky water here, so you can actually look at that. Okay, for urban 764, you can see yung differences. Na-emphasize Yan, na-emphasize si Metro Manila. Okay, let's see. 764 654 652. You can see the contrast. So very urbanized area here. So again, the color composites are different depending on your application. Okay. So as I mentioned, let's look at another year. So let me just um extract it here. Okay, so this is 2020. Then let's just click and drag band 1 to 7. Okay, so we have a new set of plans. Okay, and then again, let's do that again. Semi classification plugin, band set. I will add another band set here. Okay, so this is the first band set. This is for 2013. So I would add another band set, then add yung 2020. So you can see this is for, sorry, this is for 2026, 2016. So this is 2020, July 1. Then okay. So just make sure that it's band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then let's assign the band order to Landsat's 8. Okay. So once you, I don't know, once you adjusted the wavelengths, the center wavelength changed. Okay. So now this is our new band set. Then we just, again, RGB composites again. Okay, so this is the new band set for band set number 2. Let me just double check it here. Okay. So let's change this to 543. Okay, and then let's move band set 1 here. Okay. So this is band set 1. So let's look at this now. This is band set 2, band set 1. So band set 2 is this is 540 dapat. So pag ganun na, hindi nyo na ma-change. So you can double check this. Let's just change it here. 540. Okay, so this is 2026. This is 2020. Okay. Okay. Of course, there are changes. There are big changes here. Why? Number one of the things that you would consider is that at the time at which this image was taken. Okay, because there will be times that the angle of illumination will be different, so the brightness is different. but the feature should look more or less similar. Okay, so for example, we're going to zoom in here. So this is Taal Volcano Island before the pandemic, and this is the Taal Volcano Island after the pandemic. So you can easily see, or after the eruption pala, no? After the eruption, you can easily see that the vegetation the vegetative area of the Taal Volcano Island almost completely vanish right after it erupted. Okay, so this is one of the major things that you can actually use these color composites now with regards to uh, using the images. Okay, questions po? Yeah, most likely yung 2016 air image is bright. So there are several things that you can actually do, like for example, normalization of images of the spectral radiance, so that you can actually normalize it based on the highest value, etc., etc. But for today, we only focused on the color composites and how we use that, no, for images. So ito yung usual na nakikita natin. These are the usual things that we see when we read papers, no, that uses these kinds of data, no. So color composites, etc., etc. Let me just show you, no, a figure somewhere here. Yeah. No. Well, anyway, we will do that next time. Okay. Questions po? Questions po? So your for assignment for today is to just do this, no? Do this imaging. Um you will use four color composites. Yung four color composites na yun that I will ask you to do is the one that was presented here. Um this four. No? One, this four, 652, 764, 543, 564 plus natural color. So bali 5 total. And then you're going to look for a target. What target are you going to look for? You're going to look for a target where the center of the target is um, ato dito, your home, your hometown. Okay? You follow? So your hometown will be at the center, and then the years that you're going to use would be um, 10 years, 10 years from the year you were born. Ayan. Okay, para pa iba-iba tayo, no? Okay? And then 20 years after the year you were born. Any month, any day. Do you follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, so
Yes.
you're just going to show this five color composites, natural, and then the rest false colors. Okay, and then you will show two sets of images. The first set of images would be on the when you were 10 years old, any day when you were 10 years old, and then any day when you were 20 years old. Do you follow? Okay, and the location should be where you can see your hometown. Okay, so if you're a foreigner, you can show your hometown in your country. If you're here, if you're in Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or wherever island you want, just show it here. Just try to identify some key items or key observations that struck you the most. Okay, whatever observation that you can see, either the change in for example, for the same corner composite, you saw a big noticeable change in some places in the image, or let's say for using different um, color composites, you can see different images, or you can see different dito, you can see different features. Okay, that you cannot see from one image to the other, something like that. So that will be your assignment for the day.